Hey there, in today's training we're going to be talking about how to get started with IGTV and using it to grow your social followers and your email subscribers. Let's dive on in. So, first of all, we're going to talk about what is IGTV actually. What is it all about? What does it do? Then we're going to talk about the tools that you need to get started, how to get started, the actual steps and processes. I'm going to show you that on both smartphone and on desktop. Then we're going to talk about those crucial 6 content ideas to grow your audience. And we'll wrap up with the most important takeaways and the action steps you need to take to go forward fast. So, exactly what is IGTV? You may have heard about it before. What it is long-form video on Instagram. So, Instagram is a cluster, a group of different components within that one app. You have the regular feed, the regular content feed, the grid that you're used to seeing. Then you also have stories, which you've probably explored before. You may also have even explored reels. We've got a training on that. So reels and stories are short form video. There's extremely short form video. That's the main difference between the format that the three actually take. Reels and stories are short, and IGTV is long. It has to be at least 1 minute, up to 10 minutes. Once you get more followers, you can actually go much longer than that. But to begin with, it has to be between 1 and 10 minutes. It is best in vertical format. The reason is when you are looking at an IGTV video in vertical format, it's an immersive experience. You see nothing on the screen but the video. It's not like looking at a small video with the rest of the feed showing as well. A completely immersive experience. You've got the audience's attention entirely. That is definitely to your benefit. So it can also be horizontal. Sorry about that typo. But it's best if it's vertical. The other thing is it allows a clickable link. It is the only one of the Instagram tools, other than stories, once you have 10,000 followers, that gives you a clickable link within the app. Remember that for most people, the only place they get a clickable link on Instagram is in their bio. In order to have a link that's clickable in the caption on your grid feed, you got to use IGTV. It's my favorite way to get that clickable link with a firm call to action to get people to move from social media over to your email list. You can post, and here's how you get that link into your grid feed. You can post a 1-minute preview of your IGTV video to your regular feed. It will do that automatically for you as you upload it to IGTV. And that creates more engagement and gets that link into your regular feed. Another real strong benefit of IGTV is that because Instagram is trying to compete with YouTube in this format, that video is going to keep getting new viewers long after you post it. You know, your regular posts, your stories are not going to be seen by that many people after your initial posting. Within about 48 hours, 72 hours of you posting it, it's just not getting that many more viewers. Not true with IGTV. With IGTV, it has a longer shelf life than that regular post, and it keeps building up views long after that initial post. So you may be thinking, well, how do I get started? What do I need? This is one of my favorite parts. when you're looking at the tools you need, they are things you already have. The things that are required are things that I think almost all of you already have. You need an Instagram account, which most of you have. You need the Instagram app on your phone or tablet, which most of you have. You need that phone or tablet in order to be able to take the video and work the app. Those are the only 3 things that are required. It is nice to have a video editing app as well so that you can tweak your videos and make them look a little bit more professional, but it is not required. Do not let that stop you. You need to get started. These do not have to look like they were shot in Hollywood. In fact, they'll do better if they don't look like they were shot in Hollywood, because people look at video on social media for the raw, authentic quality of it, not for polish. They want to see the real you. So do not let video editing stop you. You've already got the 3 main tools that you need. And to go along with this video, we have a backstage pass that outlines my favorite video editing apps. If you decide you need to just get one downloaded right away, you can find that, and we'll have a link to it right here in the training. So, how to get started. The way to get started, and we're going to cover both using desktop and using your smart device in order to upload your IGTV video, because you can upload and create your caption and post for IGTV all on desktop, or you can use your mobile device, whichever one feels most comfortable for you. It's one of the only times Instagram lets you post natively from the desktop. So we're going to walk through both of those processes. So let's get started. So to get started on desktop, you first want to shoot that video. So I've got a video ready and waiting here on my computer, and it is less than 10 minutes long and longer than a minute. So it's about 5 minutes long. Step number 2 is from your computer to open your web browser and go to Instagram.com. Step number 3, you're going to click your profile picture in the upper right-hand corner. Right here, you'll see my profile picture. Just click on that and then select Profile. Once you're on your profile, you want to click on IGTV. It's right down here in this line across right here where you have different options. Here's your regular feed, your post feed, Reels, IGTV, things you've saved, and when you've been tagged. So click on IGTV, and you can see any previous videos that you've uploaded, and you see this blue upload button. Just click that. Now that we are actually in IGTV itself, we're going to click on the drag and drop video icon. So remember that you can either drag and drop a video onto this spot or click the blue plus sign and navigate over to where you have your video on your computer. Mine is right over here, and I'm going to select the HD version of it, and it's going to upload. While it's uploading, I'm going to go ahead and grab the caption here in just a second. So it'll take it a minute to upload. You have the option to upload a special cover image if you want to. Otherwise, it's going to select automatically an image from your video as the cover image. But you do have the option while you're in the process of uploading to go ahead and upload your own specific one. Once you have uploaded that video, you can't go back and change that cover photo. So you want to make sure that you've got the cover photo that you want while you are in that process of uploading. So to upload a cover photo, if you decide you want one, and I make mine in Canva, it's super easy. All you have to do is, again, go to your computer and grab that image, and it will automatically upload. And there it is right there, ready in place for the video. Now, the next thing you do, you can see the video is completely uploaded now, is we want to have a title. We want to have a title and a description. What the title is going to show on top of the video, and the description is going to be the caption when it's uploaded to your grid feed, your home feed. So we are going to, I'm going to grab that right now really quickly. I have written it ahead over in notes. And if y'all have seen the Instagram training, you know that I rely on notes to type my captions out ahead of time. So if you haven't gone through that training yet, be sure to go and do that, because it'll help you get ready for this one. So I've typed my caption in here, and notice I've got a link down here at the bottom, and I've got a clear call to action. To get notifications first about new paintings and hear more about my painting practice, hop over to marygilkerson.com. So I'm letting them know they can click over here and they can join my email list, and they can follow along with what I'm doing. So the link is going to be clickable as soon as the video gets uploaded. Now for the title, I'm going to use the same title that I have on top of the video. I'm going to type that in here now. And just call it Inspiration. Not a very inspired title, but it will work for what we're doing here. Now, notice right here it says post a preview, and previews appear on your profile and feed. You always want to do that. After you've added your title and your description, and you've included the call to action, you will always want to select post a preview. It is the default setting. You actually have to go in here and unselect it in order for it not to post. But to really take advantage, full advantage of IGTV, and to grow your email list and your followers, you got to have this selected. Then go down here and click post. One of the new things on Instagram is, and on Facebook, auto-generated captions. I have found they work fairly well, and it doesn't hurt to go ahead and select that. You don't have to. Then click post, and that is it. That will now appear on my Instagram feed as soon as the video is ready. And it will also be available under the IGTV tab. Now, let's dive on into how to do the same thing over in the app on your phone. So here we're going to dive into uploading the video on the Instagram app itself. So just like before, you want to open the app. And once the app opens up, then tap on your profile picture that is in the bottom right-hand corner. Now that we're at the profile, we want to click on the plus sign that's in the upper right-hand corner. Once you click on the plus sign, select IGTV video from that drop-down menu. So we click on that, and then we're going to select the video that we want to upload. And it's this one right here, even though it looks blank right there at first. There we go. Now you can see what it is. So I've tapped that video. Now to upload a cover photo, I would want to tap and slide the image at the bottom to select a cover photo, or tap plus from the camera roll if you're on the iPhone, or add from gallery if you're on Android. I'm not actually going to upload a cover photo for this one, because since I've already uploaded the video, I'm I'm not going to go through that final step in this version. So then I'm going to click on Next, and I can upload that cover photo if I want to. I can pick something from the camera roll, and I'm just going to select any old photo right here. So if that was what I was going to pick as my cover photo, that's how it would appear. You get to preview what it's going to look like right there. And then you're going to click Next. And here's where we enter the title, and we're going to enter the description or the caption. So for the title, it was Painter's Life. And I'm not worrying about spelling since I am not saving this version. And then I'm going to grab the caption from Notes. So here is my caption, and I can tap it. Come on, iPhone. Select all, copy it, go back to Instagram, tap into description, and paste. There's my caption. Let me get rid of those blank lines. And now all I need to do to post it and to have it post to a preview is to press that Post to IGTV button. That is going to do it. Now, I accidentally saved a draft right there. Let's see if I can get back to it. Here we go. So, Post to IGTV is that blue button right there at the bottom. Right here, I've selected Post to Preview. That means it's going to go, remember, it means it's going to go to my feed, and that's going to give me that clickable link on my feed. So I'm going to save that as a draft because I've already posted it. I don't want to post it twice. And right here, you can see the video that we posted just a little bit ago. It's already up and running. This is what it looks like. So sound is down, and you can see that it's got captions along the bottom. That's because Instagram automatically created those captions, and the video is running full screen. This is that immersive experience that I was talking about that gives people a chance to watch a video without any other distractions. That's the whole purpose of doing an IGTV video. That and the fact that, let's go back out of here and go to my feed. Do you see where it's posted a preview here on my feed? And it is going to play the first portion of the video. So it means that people get a little sneak peek and they get a chance to tap through to watch the rest of the video. But also, this is the part I love the most, is that down here, I have a clickable link. So that link is now a hot link and will take people over to my website. So that you can see what it looks like here once it's all uploaded on the desktop. Here it is on my Instagram feed, on my post feed. I click on it, and the link right here at the bottom of the caption is clickable, and it takes you over to my website where people can sign up for my email list. So that is one clear way that you can drive traffic to your email list sign up. And you want to make sure that link is not just to your homepage unless you have that sign up right at the top. So if you have your main sign up subscription page somewhere else, that's the link you should be sending them to. That's the one you want to send them to. So I could have used this one, which has the same call to action at the top. But you want to make sure you're sending them straight to a place where they can sign up for your email list and that's the first thing that they see. So now that you know how to upload a video onto Instagram, let's talk about some of the content ideas that you can use to really work on growing your audience, both on social media and onto your email list. So the first one up, excuse me as I go the wrong direction here. The first one up is, okay. So let's talk about those content ideas. Now that you know how to upload a video to Instagram, to IGTV, either on your app or on your desktop, let's talk about some ways that you can create content that is going to help to grow your audience, both on social media and attract people to your email list. Number one, the very first, is to take stuff that already exists. That video that I uploaded, I made that 4 years ago. That is not a new video. All I had to do was to make it vertical instead of horizontal. So I repurposed existing video content. That is entirely possible to do. So look to see if you have any already existing videos that are between 1 and 10 minutes. You can upload those. And yes, even if they're horizontal, you can still use those for IGTV as you get started. I still upload horizontal videos at times. So use something that's already in existence that you may have created for some other reason and adapt it for IGTV. So if you've gone live on either Instagram or Facebook, you can use it for IGTV where it'll be there to attract your ideal collectors going forward. Number two, build awareness. This is a great way to tell people who you are, to give them a little bit of insight into what you do and why you do it. So think about introducing yourself. That's what I did in that last video that I uploaded. Tell people what your niche is and what your big why is. What do you paint? Why do you paint it? Make a quick video about that. You can use a tripod, as you see here in this image, to hold your phone steady while you're filming. You can video yourself using your smartphone in the app, the camera app, so that it's not going live. You're controlling the entire thing, and then you can upload it after you've finished shooting it. It can be either horizontal or vertical, but remember that vertical is going to give you more of that immersive experience. The third thing you can do, third content idea I've got for you, is think about showcasing your work and telling its story. So if you are in particular thinking about getting ready to share a collection of paintings, this is a chance for you to document that whole collection in one video. It gives a frame of reference for what you're doing, and it tells your work's story. You can actually even use it to send people to on Instagram, because remember, IGTV hangs around forever. It's not going to disappear like stories will. So think about showcasing your work. If you don't want to get face to camera, this is a great content idea for you. You can simply take videos showing your paintings. The fourth idea I have for you is to think about developing a series or a regular show. Now, I know that sounds intimidating at first, but here's why I think it's such a good idea. Not that many artists are doing it. Brian Rutenberg has done it for a number of years now and radically increased his following online. But the niche that is really capitalized on this, chefs, cooking shows on YouTube and Instagram, in particular during the past year, during the pandemic. So check out what chefs are doing on IGTV and think about how you could adapt their innovations to describing your art practice. It's always a good idea to look at what's working in other parallel fields and adapt it to what can happen in our own. Here's a really easy one. Host a Q&A or AMA session. AMA means Ask Me Anything, to build relationships. It doesn't have to be live, although it can, and then you can upload it to IGTV afterwards. Here's how you get the questions. Go to Stories and post a poll or ask a question in Stories. Ask people what their top questions are about your paintings. What would you like to know about my paintings or my process? Then take those questions that you get in Stories and use them for a Q&A or Ask Me Anything session video. Again, it could be filmed with your regular camera app. It doesn't have to be live, and then it can be uploaded just like we demoed earlier. So think about doing a Q&A or an AMA session. That's a great way to begin to really build strong relationships with your followers. And last but not least, if you want to get really adventurous, think about doing interviews with customers, influencers, or experts to begin to build some social proof. So if you've got a gallery that you work with, think about doing a session, an interview with your gallerist and uploading that to Instagram. Because yes, using something like Zoom or Instagram Live, you can record an interview on your phone. You can interview or have a conversation with an existing customer. If you're really stumped, and actually I still think this is a great idea, so it's not if you're really stumped, but think about grabbing a friend who's another artist and have a conversation with them that you record live, and both of you upload it to your Instagram account as an IGTV. And then tag each other in that post, and that'll begin to build some juice in Instagram that shares your audiences back and forth. So if you do that, make sure that there's somebody who's actually in your niche and has some of the same ideal collectors. Remember, we're not competing with each other. We are collaborating with each other. So think about creating a video that is a collaborative approach. It will add to the social proof that will let your potential collectors know this person's for real. They have some status in this world. So we're coming to the end here now, and I just want to quickly review what we've gone over and then talk about the most important takeaways and your next 3 steps. So let's review real fast here. We've gone over what IGTV is, the tools that you need to get started. We've talked about how to get started, whether it's on the desktop or on your mobile device. And we've gone over 6 content ideas to grow your audience. So let's now look at those important takeaways and look at what your next steps are. So I want each of you to commit to taking these 3 steps to get started with taking advantage of IGTV. I don't want you to overthink it. So I want you to pick what you're going to do. Pick your idea. Just pick one randomly. It might be I think one of the easiest ones is to repurpose existing content. But if you want to do something new, pick the second idea. Pick building awareness and introduce yourself. Just do a quick, hi, my name is, I paint, describe your niche, then describe your why for people who love blah, 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 and then go into your work in a little bit more detail. So pick an idea. Don't overthink it. Number 2, your second action step. Shoot a 2 to 3 minute video. Keep it quick. Don't try to be perfect. Done is better than perfect. So don't worry about whether it looks professional or fancy pants. Just shoot a video. People love authenticity. So shoot a 2 to 3 minute video. That gives you a little wiggle room in there if you want to edit anything out and still have a minute, and it's not so long that it feels overwhelming. And I want you to remember to use the call to action to invite people to subscribe to your email list. I don't care if you copy, if you put into your own words, the exact same call to action I used. Give it your own flavor, but go for it. What you're inviting them to do is to get notified of about new work and updates, to follow along on your painting journey and learn more about your painting practice by subscribing to your email list, and give them a link. Make sure that link goes to your subscription page, to the page where they have at the very top the opportunity to join your email list. So I hope this has been helpful and that you all dive right on into working on using Instagram, in particular IGTV, to grow your followers on social media and your subscribers to your email list. Pick your 3 action steps and a date and drop those into the comments below. And let's hold each other accountable. Don't wait too long to get started. Remember that done is better than perfect. Happy painting, everybody. Bye-bye for now.